this great platform. So ebraso, but before you day agudi musembe bro, make a quick commercial break. Aba meba mene nana kofi usia hene ebetranse na yede after this short break. Alright, yes, I am all called back now. I'll be coming home now. You share a good munsum. The Ecoso, our Ghana, you local lakes in the emu. Now, I think so. Yes, I share foreign lakes in the Ecoso. And then, on Sa Usia Hina Kwaba. Now, what the Agudi Munsum at the Abrenti. Nana Kofi Amponsa Usia Hina Aikado. I just say, Obama, that is it. Bokovi, Boko now say, you're fine.
Right.
And then the call.
Yes, style, yes. And also, why we retire next time?
I'm now competing.
Oh, yes, yes.
You say, we are
Boko. When we say you go so prepare, say, be competing, the worker qualifies. The minister, Yaboni Dean, some of her sports also.
Okay.
And he didn't have to.
Okay.
And then transfer window, no so. I had a Klusu Anaji, which is local transfer. No.
Okay.
Then Champions League, and now Barcelona, a shock with the entire world. As at 77th minute, no, now they were down by 4 goals to 2. 30 minutes. Or maybe the game by 5 goals to 4. I just said the word over be a bomb.
Well, when a basketball, right?
Yes, yes, yes. Be favorites. Say we know. Do you know manager and making sure say always be an able? Yes.
All right.
Right. Yama Obia Chima Colomba net to TV the dialogues. Everybody say no shady across the world of sports. Say them the candidate to you and I'm not interested as far as Champions League games are concerned. Na we share what would be a about to say or more a year Jumano. Na you best start with the Akoso alerts. It's say you have said this year calendar that is saying because there are lots of competitions are on my lining up. I was saying to Akoso a Fimu as far as that is not concerned. And quickly, we how line up athletics Jumedino. So let's start with world tour as far as athletics Jumedino air concerned. Now and before other to just say I feel somewhere here no to me making sure athletics no if you are seeing any other edge on party keynote dates I will compete for athletics no yeah head the so you best start on 29th March this one a continental tour no so that's what so in April 12th. Then also Golden Grand Prix happen 2025 in Japan. These are all media expect to say ever happen as far as athletics no air concerned. So Moridia happen Australia, Botswana, Golden Grand Prix so then also there's one ever happen Croatia. Then also another one so Poland, Kenya, Los Angeles, USA. Naya Netherlands, then also Finland, Czech. These are all should happen a few as far as Alexis no air concerned. Say by a year now talking about A to Z about sports. Sure. It's a banner de be the same ability how and so this is what Alexis continental tour good. A world of tennis. Now and now Novak Djokovic making sure say we are seeing now because of now you're more Australia open no. Now the screen now no Novak Djokovic and no when you we are seeing nice everything. Meaning they were oh interest about tennis.
Tennis no.
There are many new one say. Na me ni can na me new one say. About to take about 12 hours. Na you more game ni we. O ya say. I can be a couple Egypt squad, could be a Dubai cry. I got to many, but we are one of the finest sports. Our month for interest is very, very high. Until when you cross a Pinae, Djokovic, and run a performance to qualify to UEFA Champions League, San say, and games across so. Now they want to say FC Barcelona, but these are results that happen now. So Atlanta. Enya win over Stormgrass. That was 5-0. Then AS Monaco say Aston a Kaba Community Mante. Atletico Madrid in win over Leverkusen. That was 2-1. The Bologna Sono SA Dortmund 2-1. Club Bridge Energy 2-0. Omunya win over them. Liverpool every need 2-1. But the big game no among them here Benfica Barcelona. That was a game as at 77th minute. 77th minute. Not with the form. Now Barca were down. Bamu. Every minute given about 5 goals for we are seeing be about to say my Yajuma until Rafinha and then man of the match award and the performance on that it was a spot on until this is a crucial game and not happy UEFA Champions League night games are say and also Iguswa Air Coso. Until more Salah, but before that, Madrid so and game. Okay. Madrid will game. Now this is a Madrid for you. Somebody Mayana, you love to watch them. What the one supporters now the Egyptian cano what pay topmost 10 players Champions games. Or all-time top scorer said no. Most allows the Dean Abeka and what to say. Yeah, one cano. What be part of a year it's into that is a player's performance. I want so adding a D as far as Champions games air concern. So okay. Ronaldo, as I stand now, on a all-time top scorer with the champions was 141 goals. Next, Lionel Messi was 129 goals. Number 3 on that list, Lewandowski was 102 goals. Benzema Tosunai was 90 goals. And Raul Gonzalez, formerly of Real Madrid, on also the 71 goals in Giant. And Van Nistelrooy, also on the 6th hour dialogue, also with 60 goals. Then also, Shemko Sono, 59 goals. Thomas Müller, Bayern Munich, on time top scorer as far as Champions games, consent here more.
So, Champions League.
Yes. See if a player says,
Ronaldo
LED. With 141 goals.
141.
No, or what Saudi into more Champions games, but a dinner and their tour, and no one that's a Kitano. Into that's Ronaldo for you. It's your core. Anna's a Saudi no. For now, more 101 games was set 92 goals. But any open players are Omusika or more J heavy power. That's CR7.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
A year. Or J 200 million pounds. Hey, 200 million pounds. That is CR7 for you. A year. 200 million pounds.
Now 1 million pounds to crowd that say not 200 million.
Yes.
For the whole year.
For the whole year. A month is 16.6 million pounds. A week, 3.8 million pounds. It's these a minute. It is just I say year no. What be J 200 million pounds. That's CR7 for you. You know, Ronaldo agency.
Ronaldo my second year 26.7.
26.7. Now check it.
560 Ghana.
Wow. Yes, a second.
Second pay.
What's the
560 Ghana cedis.
Wow.
Second, Ronaldo 29 second pay.
Wow. You see, and what's the amount of sport here? They're back. See, many conwa.
A huge investment.
Of course, per second. Now say, OJ 517 Ghana cedis. Yes, it so 200 million pounds. A year, they are, score you don't know. A year, they are 2 JJ Okocha.
Hey,
this is the legendary,
the Nigerian international,
legendary JJ Okocha. Now I can't see me, but we know a legend. Or say, you can't appoint politicians to manage football. They will turn it to politics, and that is what is happening today. Big game beer, yes, almost about between $500,000 and $1 million. Per previous ones now, yet see no. Enti say, akwaba say player bonuses. then also air tickets near their players and the fee on club level the back Ghana has say. Then also match day, you bet your per diems, you bet your bonuses. Abani Sadina provided facilities at the mamu, at the bobo. Nasa Okachem say that a ban politician need say with a national team. I don't get it. Because it's not funding, no, or more funding be beer. It's about saying that Sabi one work around, not 20 fees, when on the Shana Tade be beer mano. Now, of course, you are sending results today, that be a man for number two results. That be it can be done anywhere.
Okay.
Is that to say a commenter, I feel coach at the near concern. Now, yeah, the air course so Ghana and some say, and Ghana Football Association, they decided say, na referee me or modern bono akone nimte some he no mom referee badges no it's enra GFA decided say was more present almost about 21 badges edema this referees and so happy here Ghana Football Association hall now and Wednesday and you close to transfer window no Ghana has say
okay
ti so we team na so nya sign player this is the time I will say we here now we signing a player be our panel then yeah and they His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and name Owura Kofi Adams say on my head. Na menim what they say what the politics near the menim kakra onim about Kofi Adams on my head yeah sports no so but our Jessica district.
Okay.
Then also a former tutor our Adisade College. Then also a former spokesperson and director of public affairs Emma former president J.G. Rawlings. And you'll be an NJ bossing her pa. Into this is about time I will say move from there because in relations are obe to have advices, our background, no more born to my what's in me. And yes, in the panel, I was a bobo pain. And I said, but
I believe looking at Senior more canon on say over the years,
yes,
yeah, there are still more new sports no mukakra. His Excellency the President, no per se, or yen such a okay, Osha era. For example, Harry Niger, or Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe, do baby name so be health minister because the professional will be able to say, me, I could that field. But His Excellency, the former president, no education, and our performing. Okay. And to Kofi Adams, when it comes to sports, they didn't know. But the band body, when Papa G, the late Jerry John Rollins, when in Nante, our Kasam and Pain, and the idea, and Obabaye, and Rashebi Junior, and Aban Fofuri, Obabaye. Sector Minister for Sports. Let's see. Obeko vetting. Now, Mejidi say the sports committee, umbe interrogating.
Yes.
Now, Oma and expect, and ne nimdia obetimi abua to uplift your sports, most especially Ghana Black Stars, because and I Ghana for her. Until you man the benefit of the doubt. Okay. Na you man akwanya. Mejidi say ebia obe performing to your expectation. Okay.
Let's touch on this, Kakrebi. You appointed Owura Randiabi as CEO ma Kokobot. Osana chairman ma Black Stars Management Committee, new one you are setting up. There are concerns say ebe yanka on channel from. These are concerns and say once
I agree with them.
Okay.
Because Kokobot sector na alcohol with respect to football here it doesn't tally to me in can drop it from there normal tornado appear and change any power from every place tornado na on focus because cocoa sector no until the people talking about that issue no I agree with them say Ira Dr. Randy Abbey yenim no nim the wine sem traduma che for years and when you kwenya na oko cocoa border and unyai Emma Steven Tornado appear. Now because Tornado appear that I know. Looking at the profession, so I'm a Black Star, looking at where he started from. Any baby I will be drawn. Say ye man sa akwenyano. Ye man akwenyano. Na what me ache da ayina beboa. Okay. Until more mukasa minu muyaji.
Okay. Maybe yanko back to a Kofi Adams issue no. Say Obano. Say wo pese osese bi wo yes sports sector no. And then I will perceive be able to okay Obano managing cost as far as sports sector is concerned.
Kofi, now say Ghana ball football no, and Ghana sports industry no. Yes. Akwa kujina Black Stars.
Okay.
Black Stars, but here's the case over 44 years.
Yes.
Yenji crew ebia.
Last time was Libya 82.
Until even 82 yenji crew any bio. Until media me focus. Se bebia a bit me more manage crew.
Okay.
Yama yenko.
Okay.
Na yemfa yakuma enko Black Stars on.
Okay.
Because esana most other sporting activities, you know, all African games. Abayiwa bako. You feel the inferiorness and your cost of parking also.
Okay.
And to winning bonuses on scrapping.
Hey.
Oh yes.
This is serious.
This is serious. Winning bonuses, no. Sir, Ubia winning one game. Okay. Now each player is taking $30,000.
Yes.
Kofi, do you know how much $30,000 can do?
Okay, just information to that. Now we decided to say, on your qualification bonus instead of the winning bonus. See what happens? Say, the group say you bought 3 matches. It's all qualified to the next round. Not your 2 qualification. And once the previous about 1 match be at the now can. 1 match be at so we decided to say, no qualification bonus. The group say you some 3 matches. What we need to the next stage.
Bonus dear.
Okay, right. And see, you the show the see. Na, me pa, china. You be saying about it to us. See, open I don't pay that's for your time.
Yeah. Ya hwese na nyoma beko.
Of course.
Me gidi say ya ko anim no.
Yes.
You be manfo ehun de ekoso pa.
Yes.
Na me ade ba kwa me expect this year from the sports department or if you answer more arrange.
Yes.
Na yenko
about 3 years ago, you compete with corporate games. So Oko a live band. No say there are trophies there.
Sure.
I was the coach for that team.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we know what was
yeah, say this idea,
okay.
Be a bit mini. Nana Kofi Amponsa Usia Hene and a attending cancer or they a good year some ball boom como and the ecoso or your sports move at the ebre na ebedana papa for such a great and wonderful sports updater. What Bobo Ninano and the Ape assume for any Ghana Dishman. Medi or Hene and Buisiako. This is the dialogue show. So be part of the conversation. Na Yemfa Ghana and Comunina Emerald. You know about Nwala Sante is ready. Everybody in that tofa a show you so na the amount. And in Comofia, Ibedin Como. People are bastardizing the Ghana Journalists Association. Yo and some trophon kabum kuo krum. Ora Captain Smart, our Yansam Truni, send me Amish and Truni. Nanwa Koyinika Ashe Nipa Bikutupa, and I see Nipa Marco 7. Your videos will be NTV you screen my own way. And some Troni Rwanda, some Troni are some Bakupoko kind, a Kumnipa and Pimpem. Yatikrumha Obianka Channel. And on what you saw, you see, I come through dear frono, near come for a chacha. So, you come through dear for a chacha, and you come for. And take chrome honey at Tino. I say, Obia your pet. Nasa a saw mine as some Bema, Casabranted by this time, on to me could TV Sukran Casabio. But a Janus are. Ye Jan son or that's not more free, and one will be defending home. Say a old video away. Old video in Sabakika. Look at the kind of words. All transit be we use on national platforms. Makacho said do not for feeding to the 2 TV. If you do yet not yacho kasa any kasaka nyansakasa. Na Mejidi said Senior GJA Akomanuatum over the period of time. They should speak out. Albert Kwabnajum for you are Galamsey Asambine. Okay, can what you say the then president and another akufo-addo. Adentina Samaba on Pesobeka. Wakwanuatum. And then some show from Kabumukua, or your president and Vasobena also. Well, your friend Unkonko, Ebao. Na yede ho nsem abawo ye nuaba Nwala Asante is time mu de ekoso nyina ode ni nyina ebrenti ye nto nsa fra ye nuaba eye Nwala Asante na onfa anigye kase emfa emre Noella, good morning.
Good morning, Owahene.
I want to say,
Nyamiado Mayana.
maybe I am fine.
Nyamiado, Bibia.
In fact, Ukomo to China shine pa.
Oh, yeah.
You are looking so beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah. I think going forward, no. And you be a few idiots. You say, oh, more things to say, Uncle Pombe, the amount.
Of course.
You only pay what I think we are no church. What
yes.
he or she is expecting.
Yes, the expectations, the goals.
That is it.
It
is very necessary.
Oh, yeah, very
necessary.
Very necessary.
All right. Let's see today, 22nd, our cherished viewers in terms of entertainment.
Yes. A few stories, then let's just wrap it up and then.
All right. Okay. So take us through.
Dialogue with live at Netsu Television. I'm Adina Zongo Junction. My name is Noella Santi. Now we started yesterday afresh. Well, for me, we started afresh yesterday with more news, and as I told you, it's going to be bigger and better this time. Now, coming up this morning, we're going to talk about the Ghana, especially in Accra. And lastly, but not the least, we are going to talk about some of your favorite telenovelas that we had on our screens growing up. Now, don't go nowhere. I'll be back shortly with the details. Now, the Ghana Movie Awards was held in the Accra International Conference Center, attracting notable figures such as Agyapong and one of my favorite people on screen, Jackie Appiah, that we all love, Uncle Accra. But so now, Agyapong Polo was there, and Nigerian actor Ramsey Noah, amongst several others. Actress Agyapong Polo emerged as the discovery of the year. Now, how amazing is that? Triumphing over strong contenders like Frank Ntiamwa, Martina Jamina, Sherita Edukwash, and Augustina Abuabo. I guess I mentioned the name. Somebody was like, award being now to wait. What award is this? Was the most popular reaction after a picture of the award play given to a recipient of the recently held Ghana Movie Awards popped up online. Now, on January 18, 2025, that was Saturday, the movie industry held one of its most anticipated movie awards in the country. However, the event was overshadowed by its aftermath. This is the play.
I heard you talking about Agyapong Polo.
Yes, Agyapong Polo she emerged as the new discovery of the year. Exactly. Oh. Now, how surprising is that? Now, this is the play that overshadowed the whole show. I don't think you even heard there was a movie awards coming. Show celebrated Ghanaian blogger Zion Felix was awarded Blogger of the Year. However, some netizens have taken to social media and mocked. You're trying to promote Africanism, or you are trying to promote something that we make ourselves. But this is mediocre. You don't give this to somebody as an award. This is made out of wood and words. Fun, papa, we would go see lying or not. This could have done better with their choice of the plague. I mean, you could have literally gone to China more to buy the cups, some of the trophy cups. I think that would have been way better. It's sad. It's sad. I think that they are really not taking the movies seriously as they take the music, even the music, So if you're not taking the movie serious at all, then where are we headed in our entertainment industry? It's quite sad, though. I was very sad when I saw the play because this is definitely not... And I feel like Jackie didn't want to be there. I feel like for her colleagues. But it was sad, though. I think for me, it was sad. And I feel like Benedetta Gaffa is also coming up. I love her red carpet looks recently, and I feel like she overdressed to the award because it should have been prestigious, but it wasn't. It's quite sad. Now, let's move to our next story. There is price inflation in Ghana, actually, in Accra. Now, recently, we've had some influencers mention the prices of some items or some services that they have acquired from vendors, and they are outrageous. Now, people in Accra are quoting as high as 3,500 cedis to 5,000 cedis for braids. If you don't know braids is say what nasty about or you know braids. I have say ebimoje 3,500 cedis.
It's ibon keken.
Yes. let me say in treat today, to 35 million cities for braids. So that's not in your boat, in your Joe 3,500. Yes.
What about Irene? So,
Bomb the uni
Ghana, only 3,500.
I tell you not. I tell you not.
Simon Wariana, are they married men or?
Well, I cannot tell. I cannot tell. It's outrageous. Like, people are charging as high as 3,500 cedis for braids in Ghana. Somebody also says she bought curtains. Curtains, they say them for 10,600 Ghana cedis.
In Ghana here?
Yes, in Ghana.
Wow.
For just curtains for decorating the room, that was 10,600 Ghana cedis. And somebody is also selling bread. I'm saying it in my language. In Kumasi, we call it pano. We don't call it brodo like you say it in Accra here. Yes, so literally pano for 400 Ghana cedis. And to top it all off, because of the Valentine that we are anticipating, somebody said she is selling a bouquet of red roses for 10,600 Ghana cedis. And that is the apex. That is, it gets here. It's getting annoying. It's getting out of hand at this point. Because why would you sell a bouquet of roses for 10,000 cedis? It's absurd. It's absurd. I feel like these vendors are taking advantage of people's classism and elitism. A lot of netizens believe that these price surges are as a result of classism and elitism. Others believe this is pure. Vendors are greedy. This is purely as a result of greed. I think that we need some form of price control in this country.
Yes, this has become issue in this country.
Yes, there should be a price ceiling where vendors are not allowed to sell more, but prices of goods and services keep increasing. And this is very bad for our economy. I feel like vendors should do better. You should, small profits be okay. You're definitely going to be okay with that. So please, if you're selling stuff, if you sell things at home, please heed to my advice and just make your little profit and go away. There's no need to inflate your price. And now finally, last but not least, I'm asking you, back then, what was your favorite?
Says, as for those things there, it's really something that it was a problem in the family. Even in the olden time, black and white TV. Did you watch some?
I'm not sure.
Oh, no, yeah. You are a kid. You have to go and fetch water for the neighboring house.
Who has the TV?
The TV.
Before they will allow you
to enter. Before, if you enter, you are not allowed to use your slippers.
Really?
You go to the house, you see a lot of slippers
packed outside.
Oh,
that's quite
it's
sad.
just recently that we've been enjoying some in Accra here and others. So as for those telenovela, we're not able to. If your family don't have TV, your mom or your daddy don't have. So yeah. It's very, 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 very sad.
Our screens growing up. So growing up, I think we had, my very first was Second Chance. Second Chance and No 2 was like the epitome of it all. Second Chance was so good. Second Chance made us stay glued to our TV, made us stay glued to Netu TV all the time.
Yeah, and Bobo Kala.
And Bobo Kala, and we have Storm Over Paradise. That was Alma and the gardener's daughter. I think these are some of the telenovelas we had that were
interesting.
They kept us glued to our screens. Like, as soon as we never translated. We never translated it into English, so it's just Secreto. Everybody just called it Secreto, and this was Cares by the Sea. Okay. So this guy was the same. We called him Salvador. I think everybody still calls him Salvador.
Okay.
We called him Salvador. Hey, we remember we were slanging
I think I've
the name.
Watched this
you
one.
watched this one?
This
instead of say Sebastian, I think Ghanaians would say Sebastian, but we call it Shabat, the biggest. Yes. Rosalinda was one of the biggest telenovelas we had back then. It was so beautiful. That's such a young, beautiful lady right there, Rosalinda. We have a lot back then. We have Marima and we have In the Name of Love. Now, this movie got people in her. She will make you cry. I think the auntie was treating her badly, but I think she said she was doing it in the name of love. So whatever that she did to her, it was definitely in the name of love. We had one scary one that was called Shri. I think right after school, we would rush back home to watch Shree just so we could get scared a little bit. I think those were the time that we dropped cartoons as children and we would watch telenovelas. We have Mara Clara. There are several. This is all for entertainment segment on the dialogue this morning. I'll hand back to Owahine to continue. The dialogue is still in session.
So thanks so much for such a wonderful news. But in the olden days in Ghana here, what we used to remember was the concert party.
Yeah,
so
I think I remember
just,
some of them.
Yeah.
And one time I mentioned the one who had a clock on his hand.
That's Bobo Kala.
Bobo Kala.
Yes.
That's
yes.
I thought Agyapong was in concert party.
He won several awards.
Yes.
Yeah. So those people, we have Chewa.
There's no way Chewa was in concert party.
There are people. This woman, Bob Santos' wife, Auntie B.
Auntie B.
They all started.
Why don't we have such of these on our screens anymore?
I think they'll start.
We should start working on them because these are some of nostalgic memories we have. We should definitely bring some back on our screens.
Sure, definitely. Okay, you better you know about Noela Sante. You better not say Papa for such a great news. Emma. This is entertainment news. This is Dialogue Show and on the entertainment segment. And so, assuming Enchibia, opening Kessie Babe coming home. Na the Obonka Temo and Comonso Assum, Yahweh for the newspapers, the Woho, Air Coso, My Ghana, or Jomo, or United States of America. And Opabia Nefidi not to Net 2 TV, not or hey. Inti Minya Eric Atakwedu. Osisi America so Melbourne, Australia, or no so or to ship no more than a feeding atoha na or Net 2 TV. Obi be our Net 2 TV and pay watching. Say what joining me. Na and I want say in such a kakra about your screen so yeah quite a different style and they brought on this great platform, the Dialogue Show no. And they want seminar every bro. It's time say the Futu constituency in the central region. And what make a statement be our parliament. I think justice. You better have a video now a newspaper review no. I'm for. So we will listen from our able minority leader. Na coming home. Na a Bonka Temono and some about tea. Openikasi and a Abovuramono. Na Mijidi say Senate and Yoma Echo. As a former assembly member and as a former teacher. Okay, senior most legend broadcaster. Because Tama Kwekwenchi kind news or TV African, Sabina Misha. The manager Nukabe almost 25 years ago. But and the name Papa, name Nanabako, your platform so Emma Huwa na MNG say Menemen and I in a Ekabum na Ejuma. And the Mamma Kwekwa Kwaba. Na Eva Kogu. Na where the Michels and Boom was. Michel Mamma was here. Also, me koto wa had bia bado meme. Ti o se Michel wa. Na boko de.
Yehu adon boko go.
Awon de wo. Se na obi ahun tenten, me ne wo hwane wa. Hwane so wa.
Kese de me mu odu kakra se no.
Seme.
Ba tenten de ase o wa se me kakra. Se nyom pa bo ano to na wa de ya.
O kwa so pa bo ano sa ato wa.
So ne sense
because opani o abrantie ahye
ginamoani nkura no nti ginamoano oba otu na pe na osu ne nkura na gyan.
Abo teacher kwaku atwi buesi akọ na wa be come nsa me na wa be kan nsa anope ye behwe the bonkata but before that the newspaper headlines be makwaku be man pese tie Yura me say nsem no the bonkata but pese omanfo etie Yura Alexander Newmarkin or the assembly to dwa yintie no mra briefly answer na yakọ the bonkata.
President Mahama on the 8th of December he had a benefit in the midnight of 6th of January to have taken decisions on who would go where. Appointment nomination for Interior Ministry is on its way. The communication must first come to this house. Yes, it has just been delivered. And we know the content of the communication. Like we told you before. We know. Yes, but it has delayed. It has delayed. Mr. Speaker, we will not accept this thought approach. There are other matters of constitutional concern that at the appropriate time would let the nation know. But, Mr. Speaker, that aside, I believe that our democracy has come of age. Mr. Speaker, it must never be said that this country still tolerates lawlessness, and Dr. Forson to have found space to introduce this subject matter at the business committee, to even propose that, colleagues, I have heard of violence here, violence there. So, as a house, we should even constitute a bipartisan committee to look into the thuggery in our nation. The majority leader has decided not to talk about this. Just last week, Thursday, the Electoral Commission was ready to finalize the Ablekuma North collation process. What did we see? Some thugs invaded the EC office, threatening lives, destroying properties. Mr. Speaker, this is unacceptable. It puts a block. The same tax that we encourage, the government cannot pretend not to be aware of this. The Electoral Commission, as a constitutional body, needs protection. The police, headed by the respected IGP, of the good work they have done thus far. But this is a 276-member chamber. We are 275. The Electoral Commission, in a statement, has said that it is ready to finalize. But tax are prevented. I call on out. Mr. Speaker, we know that Mr. President, in his records in this House, was known to be a peace-loving Ghanaian. Mr. Speaker, indeed, his calm approach in addressing media issues was what endeared him to the heart of Ghanaians. So without doubt, I may disagree with him, but I know he's a peace-loving Ghanaian. At Jubilee House, maybe he may be too busy to read the newspapers or to watch the news. But I am taking advantage of this platform, the Chamber of Parliament, to tell Mr. President that there is violent thought approach in nomination is unacceptable.
Right, getting in Cancer or Casa on this Ablekuma North in the Greater Accra region. We have 276 chamber in Ghana's 9th Parliament. But as a Rabina Oben and Ka Etse Dwemu Mairu Alexander Petru Trasemno Edosun Krado. Kokumikasa minua enyintu menanano. Somebody said he did more.
Okay, Kofi, we the America can a daily graphic. Now, animal ha and or say 17 more ministers nominated. Oh, okay. It was 17 more ministers.
And you come like Minta Canon.
I health.
Huh?
Answer saying. And I said now, Obekaya, now or your deputy. Ebra na Omanpeni John Dramani Mahama the first term no buy na oye deputy and our parliament and so na oye ranking ran another than was suade enti wasuade enti no what deputize a pain
okay
and no oye ranking enti me no enye me nwanwa
enti munta academy you said in the interior you can say Guns salute. Pow, near salute no. Near Chankunia Bienica. Honorable Interior Minister designate. No, soon to say, hey, post the other power.
Post the other coffee. Ain't he a no ever ha?
Okay.
And or say cash flow was cripple SHS food supply. That is a casem. And because suppliers and so actually say, day. So buy more coins and then qua, almost nuanin school no more. any na watch school be aduane be ma because aban no also kan no e no no more contract
okay
pese wo mo de aduane no beko na afei aban yo abebeka se mansoma mo se mo mfa aduane
there's no way aban we abebe mo kwan
enti no na owura Eric Opoku, Minister for Foods and Agriculture designate or say attaining food sufficiency government to introduce 2 agri programs enti no so dey ban no say niane ti no daily graphic na echi ha so daily graphic echi ha no no say Kaswa juvenile killer pray for forgiveness. Okay. Enti enonso nea ode baaye no. Dansuman Beach Road na ano odin. Enti ehohoro ebinum adan e no manfo no che se minim se hwi ya me bekan kofi won krementa. No one tia se we hu. Na won say da we hu. Na won say da. Okay.
Na fetre ye ne fe. Okay. So na mente da.
Okay.
And bugum. No so na mente da.
Oh, okay.
Ni na twi chicha wo no ache.
Kofi, and President makes a key appointment to Cocoa Board, GR, National Security. And he say there, Haran the Abbey, and as they say, no, then now,
okay,
so her and fear no, openino, Eddie and our head and Nimua, a chill say, or you be at the near feet. Now, Emranti, Kofi, ain't he, and young one, Emranti, no, Banubi, it me free on my yam. Oh, near my say no, so yeah, a kind of
that one of its staff, Mr. Salifu Ibrahim, who is working with the now a staggering 20,000 Ghana cedis he found on the ground. Or Tamale Enkrahan Commando.
Oh, back of his Enkrahan, so Obian is a does to say more they are copying.
Paying, but Salifu Ibrahim, one crier, Obian Confanco.
And I say, when I make a name fear no, so her in a picture.
Now, no Swedro secondary school, Swed school. And when your scholarship.
Okay.
Yes, indeed, a habit be a positive. Or say Lebanon secondary school raises red flag over safety threats by squatters. Papa. And Janope, the Bokata, the Chronicle. The workout and the ordinary.
Kofi Mamenfa, the new crusading guide.
Okay.
The new crusading guide. Na no animuha na osha or say as praise Mahama in latest ministerial list. Who is the story with me? Can one say I dare no yasa. One can Benny was one can say you are born. It don't have other stories, other captions, no crowd there. Almost say Mahama's hometown in flame. Any idea? Well, a same baby, not just a bosh a bear, what kind other stories, no beer. But a bosh a bear, says any TB or Bema appointments, and when ya okay, and also and or say Ghanaian arbitrator knocked off over issues on conflicts of interest, and or say IDEX CFI condemns post-elections violence, advocates sustainable peace. Omaya yetima sumdwe na wum enti basa ndwia ewie peye e Ghana. Enti Kofi the one krata no say na eba adwa so no eno no.
Kofi say but before obekọ no asema daba maso ase.
Okay.
Enra 7 out of nipa ewu no. Apo krabre. Eso mu na PP4.
Yeah.
Na ifrihin aye nsɛmtwerɛfoɔ ekuo wati wano kasa wahunu mu krata sɛ sisi a asɛm na aba obo ase no obi ade nsa tre nsɛmtwerɛfoɔ so na ebi mu ka sɛ nsɛmtwerɛfoɔ mu nua nsɛmtwerɛni asɛm ba mutimi nka ɛna enye ne platform yi so yɛne ɔkɔ adwuma ya kyɛ
yeah
wayɛ nsɛmtwerɛ adwuma kyɛ sabi kasa bi efin
ba ko wom sei nese ensentwerɛ adwuma no ya wode okosua aye ene wo onim kasa na ɔte brɔfo unse na no na me ka kyerɛ wo sɛ akan kasa no ensentwerɛfo mo de akan ɛbɔ kaseɛ ene ɔmo de akan di dwuma ɛwɔ da obonwam ti sɛ electronic de no TV ni mi radio no akan de akan edi dwuma no fi sɛ kasa no bebre oya kani e na ote kasa no wan se de nsua sem na de wo do no ubedi naba wahu owo ne nkwa enti ye ni nyuma ko Ghana ha se owura kwabra dwonfo ede na wo ye se ebra no mampani adodanko akufo-addo ewo so no ena obi kan asem bi ensentwe ni bi kan asem a anka owura kwabra dwonfo GJ president kwa babonten da abe kanadwen
on the subject issue of galamsey.
Yes.
Shena ho keka.
Yes. Eye 2023. Na se 2024 enye de a 2023 de na eya na. Wan ono ni difference o de aba ne se asem no eye 2023 e na wo kan no. Wan what can asem a kire obi enne A+ ma hwe ni video bi o se one sefa kan enya case bi. Na na wo be ma ni muaye na asem na di mfie dukura no no de enkire se da no aka ye no na o ma muaye ebe ono pe no be ma muaye enti asem a Captain Smart kan in 2023 no eno na share mabunu no bi adwene mu
Edomu trim sa
ama ene omo de yakoye ba kofie and again me say emrantie no so sebi ebia meme teacher ntwi madwene mu no omo ankasa na fo omu wuo.
Okay.
Where we are so be ate wa wonni mra so onfa mra nya dwuma no ye ma ye we mfi say concession no aban dia ma obi.
Okay.
Enti sa opadwuma no bia ya eden na esam ye won say company bia wo kwaje asase no bia bia ye adwuma Chrono catch you say corporate social responsibility so by there na abeya mayen. Munya motra no matumi aka so ye pesa mo mayen e share mrantie no ansa na bato.
You ever call screen so now the messages on YouTube quickly ama aye ahwefo ansa na kwaku akọ. Na then you wrap it up for the newspaper review no so. Na me gidi say the akoso ene dia esi no. Say Ghana for be koso e di omandi enye di sansem troni ne echi a e omo masem. Yen die ye condemn esan se sebi say asem dada akwa in law no yenya lawyer for by general manager lawyer wa cheche bebre asem ni twam kwetimi kofaba dada na me kan say ya you just wafum kwa nyina wa yenye perfect say you can be na ye patcho ya patcho platform so pen that doesn't mean say professionalism or integrity or credibility no asayo tinsen ka oba bonte be ka say oh madaroma asam dada make man kan ne mum me say e kan be mum fan cheme
or justified your
but
kind
or
2023
or you too proud too big
okay
to say it. Okay, so this is Issa Adams kamo course room kaka okay well you can share some free very good okay was it good morning? Okay, he was complaining about in the morning the network, but it then okay. TV. Manager Issa Adams said, "Okay, boss, we are working on it." That was fantastic response.
Yeah.
Was it also responding? Say me that say. I said, "Good morning, and I'm now in all Kencity where some of the Ghanaian journalists should not forget what happened in Rwanda." Honorable Ken Onyanko Ponson, Germany, not free. Kwaku boss say, "I am having trouble with your program today because of the way the internet network performs. Could you please check what is wrong? After it has been restored for our respectable viewers." Kwabna Gentle, so watching you live from Canada, Montreal. Issa Adams again. Okay, today is Owahene and Entry, and his grandfather, Mrs. Or the Mrs. Entry. Oh yeah, Mrs. Yeah, so many. Yeah, pa. I say I'm okay. That was the problem. But wise man would I say good morning to all Kencity workers. That's what he's trying to say. And may the good Lord bless our future president. #Ken and Ode Abba. Kwame Nyantevuvo. Good and good morning. I enjoy every bit of your program from radio to television. Watching you from Worcester, okay. Massachusetts, okay. Worcester, okay. Massachusetts, and all different. The next person is Winnie Agyapong, okay. Morning Coffee and Senior. See what the titles about. Was it, please be gentle with Big Brother Kofi. You are a bit taller than Big Brother Kofi. You didn't notice us this morning. Keep up the good work. Kencity, no size beyond the limit. Love you. I say, Kofi, you are blocking the TV. Please move back so that we can see the full screen. Thank you. Okay, that's it for that correction. You know, you there. Omaya there, pa. Aha. Enti, I mean, Inshamo. Say, most of the message. And Kwaku,
Yay.
Okay. Na asem sebe na ye media space no. Ye many pebi kwaina omudi diagra. Any pebi.
Kofi, who controls the media? And someone you can't radio TV so no. Who controls it?
I don't know. National Media Commission or na GJ ne other way. Kwaku be sia.
Me da asi Kofi.
Na ya to aso. Menu akwaku antwibo sia kon and na yete ne nka. But before me ko break quickly. Na me guest atnas no. Ibetua the honorable Alexander Fenimakin or the Assembly Kuya Tudwa. Yentie we quickly Emra na me ko quick break na me be dwani entrance.
Are destroying the gains we have made as a country. And this must end now. Issue in Obuasi.
Let me get you clear.
Yes.
The first issue that you raised, you don't expect the majority leader to put it in the business statement.
What, Mr. Speaker, what I have just said on point two, the majority leader to have included the matter in the business committee's deliberations on the matter to get into this staggering, these attacks. So that is issue one. Issue two, and again, I was expecting him to have also included, that is the Obuasi incidents. Mr. Speaker, I know, as politicians, sometimes on the campaign platforms, out of enthusiasm, based on the expectation of the people, we slip here and there. But one, Mr. Speaker, this country can only survive when the business community has confidence. It is a major investment for society have lost their lives. It shouldn't be happening. Mr. Speaker, we as a house expected the honorable majority leader to have brought this matter up to the business committee. Just the president, Dr. KCL Atuba Forsen, my respected majority leader, leader of government business. Today is your first time of being at the dispatch box to read business statement. And this is a national issue. The people of Obuasi, your own friend Kweku Kwati, his people are suffering. There's lawlessness in his backyard. Equity is my concern. Although you are on your way to the Ministry of Finance, but do something for the...
All right, Central Region condemning that's a barbaric act also in the Obuasi enclave, which a bit me stampede the economic growth in this country and all can asem. I'll go for a quick commercial break. Na my name is guest or pray say obedi part na enemy no omana omukasama no odimu akotene. People are calling say yensi. And indeed it is true. Oko Parliament, Interior and Defense Committee were chairman. It should be happening with Kumasi. He went there himself. So, you better come going forward. Now, you baby, I didn't say no kwakwakunku. Me did your hene and chi buisia. Stay tuned for more. Now it's time for discussion. I'm going for a quick break. Eba, I didn't come on by Sheso. say the Honorable Saeed Humu Dilley Edi Enkomo were assembly member paying and a ban madam for within the NPP. So odi djuma bebre yene no eba bedin komo ade ba ko adaba maso pa Ghana for air can say hey, there was a great policy from the New Patriotic Party aban twema, the introduction of the free senior high school awo 42 ne ema NPP dear na man eba sa going forward as a party you say no so follow a discussion now if you juada ne ban and penifo me no eba nyina kasa for delegate system ho say kwan yi flag bearer, quite constituency executive, quite parliamentary candidate. Obia Bobo Sikano Kakre be pet, no abechi scanny TV in the fridge. And only a cool kume be o classify na in percentage wise no omunu baby. Then so you really a kotua omemunu na the general election and affected that candidate and that political party. MPP economy no addition bay and also party issue. Sisia abayan for so aba. Where the echo so my ganemo, and it does so na a quabeso and a timum a home a betomo. And say in a two and sa at a fro a woman say if you do a darucosi fiadano. A young man manquama, a yane do baba quabitum. Na ama unso who say ampa, a ma crab dos, as say any mema, o praman, a manso, and a ma if ye a day. Honorable watching.
Just so many of them are wine.
Official panso.
I think come at me. Alhamdulillah.
Because na meteo nkana o ye inaugurate mo ya ifra. Mutie mo ye bibi.
Ai. O say ade efe na sa ade no eye papa na we ya ye tie me. Uncle can say bozanga. We share the whole Ghana. You need vegetables, pa. Now, so open loyal people to deal with the business.
Okay.
Because business are so loyal.
All right.
Now, she say you want for ye. Into we nyam bisa ba na worry na. One kasa be man ko be. See your higher come I say. When say that very day for once me enter no. About 5 minutes. Me Al Jazeera na say view.
Yeah. Tell me di ka no. Ye ba be di nkomo. Emrebe na odi ho. Assembly mo. So assembly election.
Assembly election no. Make I say, let me start here. My political career started. Me go school at Jansdale.
Okay.
The late one paying for the man and pan to me say I'm a trained honorable the late honorable Theresa Emily Tego Pro that.
Oh, I see.
Because then times the Pokra now share MPP now you need group in Biawum, but it was at Jansdale. And I'm not mamino ya mamino. Emma till same bedi damboche so na se kakra enti mi didi moa san krana me be fa achibod nsem Samira Baumia you know bedi honorable Ken so nsem and me late auntie krade you training me you can say auntie Esther Ofori excellency ono so me fa then time no ye national treasure me for one answer man son na me kwakoya me late auntie Hawa Yakubu ni PA. Yeah, and see, now me to be honest with you, now I wasn't on the front line because I'm sure Anopa is Legon. Late auntie Etiaseno, obi de Neketeba, ebe se a few name, Ed or that I can, Sabaya obi him say, all this stress. How? Not knowing said not God to Allah was also preparing me, said one day I'll become a politician. I said the family pray say you benya power, Ediaba abemu. Now to be honest with you, then times no assembly members no ye di jumapa it was a cholera outbreak that time osha na service providers ni now police omu containers no until there was a cholera outbreak in Greater Accra until yen ye bomodin eje adwumaden until me kra manye se me kwa assembly election of Fanko Crowford no say in the midst of crime for these zongo communities no and no more social clubs until we be identify me say mami we a good pa for me. Some contest say there was this man there I will travel to your friend Lumba of Uncle Lumba any community members no then I contested that time na Gan West that Trobo and Amasamai constituency was one municipality that time I think I was the third highest. I had 1,775 votes. It was 24 polling stations and I won all. And to becoming an assembly member no to watch ejuma and a juma bisu asa we ya me fan say a nyamsom one way or the other because I say adia obintimi nye no and no one who didn't yankopon their show community development no a shared responsibility. It doesn't depend on a sole person. What you say ain't you know assembly election no na me san call then that time I lost by 96 votes.
Wow.
Yes, it was a heated contest with the women organization. What God has given me, I'm not bragging.
Wow.
That's what God has given me, and you can't take it away from me. I dare you, and MPP mobilization.
Okay.
I'm a fast learner. I'll come and serve you. Serve because in politics you need to serve and learn.
Serve and learn.
You need to serve and learn.
Yeah.
The certificate or buy or yard. Debbie, what they share even MPs nimpo. Omo go through the local governance system no. Show omo way of campaigning.
Yeah.
Any omo etisi mo no.
Okay.
Who to say there are vast difference.
Yeah.
So what you are saying. And don't you know with my way of political winning there, I've gone through the mills of people and God has also helped me to get here where I am now. Yeah.
Wonderful. That is the Honorable Humu, Dilley Saeed, and Yetining. Can I say one term?
Assembly, let me call 2 terms.
We call 2 terms.
We call 2 terms, yeah.
Wow.
We call 2 terms, yes.
Wow. Assembly, do you want to
Assembly, do you want to pa? Anymore. Na ha wabetini omu edi ensawoso because sa woman krofo ne hu say woni wo mu na ye adwuma ne dia e wose wo na ye ntiantia wo mu na so e wose wasonso eda form sebeya ombetimi aboafi say you say 2 hairs are always nipa no this idea ni buy or no need baby entina me bia me ka say me can say community development is a shared responsibility so that say wo mechanic the na dream beba sweeper the na dream beba doctor the na dream beba engineer the na dream beba then you as the assembly member who is the face of development in that electoral area no you take it to the assembly and then whatever you get or better still no I went to houses and crofo bua minisika ebi ad makoto bayre makoto we nam dia common way then I was even able to mobilize Ghana Hoteliers Association their catering side mo je aduane yes since more ya ena adia so no say o kwasre a na say nya dia o kwakodi a nyankopon de favor bi etwo nipa no so ma asam ne chew no say adekwade ne kwa say ma nya kra na me samba back ebe catch us adekwade na me ka say bia sika na me de kwan no ma nya nya nti usika ni enti ma nipa ne nya trust e wo mu say bibia na wo hia no ko nipa no wa wo de bema enti ma metimi eboa me ma metimi je assembly adwuma ne pa enti wo mu fisa bia mpanyimfo woni ba se woni mu panyimu na se onni no kra obi bia wo ye bia no enye ye ma ye hu se wo you na wo no so eye wo no enti wo de sa di wani ma adwuma ne eden se de kra na wo betimi aye amana so nipa dodo no ani odo wontimi nya nipa ni na se omu ebepe wasem anasa ade a wo beye ne be so wo mani na emom no dodo na no ebeta wo chama ade a wo ye no akọ anim.
All right. Yebehwe nanado yesen kobeye but yentimi anye would you say the appointment of this is now see a to muso aba anase
esua enema susu bebre ya appointments His Excellency J. Akufo time e de na esua wo mu ameme de kayanto aba na wo time no ano 2 years si ya hwe na sa de kodie na wo ye no se wa bo modern wo bo ho modern a then ye jawo one more modern so the next 2 years so no ni asan to so aba fire the oba na assembly member na nipa netie ono nam ha na wo so nam ha na hwe said this recent elections ya yekoye oh assembly elections has always been the case that the PP assembly members elusu poto
Madina had here they have about 18 or so electoral areas omulusu ni na MPP phobia na omukanya obi
yeah I think so even cry I stand to be crying say no one need presiding member and I think Ashama too there were so many places so meaning say na bibi as an MC what does the supervisor say pro MPP assembly members elusu sa then general election no na e dia be ade na wo expecting e dia ade na wo hwehwe say ebe pie mu say assembly member any electoral area coordinator no omuni nipa no edi ensawoso abrani na enti se nipa no enti ya ka hu se ebekwa aba na bema nipa no ani aba ne ho so ebema nipa no agina ho se ade a me ye se ma anya ni ya ye betumi so aba ye beyi me enam se sa government appointee ne ebia enya ne candidate na we ni ya na say ni nipa na de ne ba ye ni nti no enya nipa no oba the floor of assembly disrespectfulness meanwhile who government appointee no refuse wo so no wo ya appointee a oba beboa ama MC ya na DC ana mayor no adwuma no akoso oh enti no enema bebre ho a I think says ye elections na ebeboa ama ye ho aba ye ho so ama adwuma na ye no so no ya ye ni ye.
All right. Yeah, me just say on quick say what can say no the kwakosi nim say NDC for na also omo na propose abandadan propose but ankosi aga I think say me no be ya adwen e was ade no ho because by appointment no kwa ho some skirmishes bebre na be koso asam J kufo na me hu say oyo oba kokowo oni oba free maternal care J kufo nsa no na ode ebai but ontimi amma party na to also after we 8 years any assassin sign 8 years bill NDC by Professor Moss and President Mahama at that time vice almost akoi MPP na adon so by anko ye ntia adwuma ni nyina achi Ghana fo anto abama MPP
yo me de owa hene say ohwa na silence no were in majority silence ni one majority no any dey ya wona na ewe ye mu a ye de call constituency started from the polling station elections ya yi media free album mu when mu di we ya beshem because thinking say me build album no on my own and at the next time no obi ba metimi control amaya to ama me candidate no lead to the constituency and if about presidential prime yentwem anama yentwem
hey na say if you draw that be see ukura de obi oba bia say ntwem
o wa hene yentwem na ne say e ma say ne yenya the right materials o wa hene that time na ye serve eya hoho a enya sika and that time na social media ni ho nyame boa wa panyimu no of
proud
yes of yourself
wow
and then because of social media okoma bibi kakra ene na boy see ye bo abaye no kre na Tony Petrim then times MPP panyimu beti wa bo say what one ye wo investigate there taking much information about you yes ekru awom obaweni
necessary it is nasa nyo
yes ekru awom obaweni
necessary it is nasa nyoma bama bato we ni we nkonte ni ho
yes
we ni criminal record bia ahokeka o party ni mu o human relation ansa iwi na be for honorable brabegina party na
wona woko what can say that be so and na MPP ni so sha those were some of the bases
okay
yes no na yenya fi say woni sika na woni godfather woni godmother afa wontimi nkon elections bia na sabi and me ayemi de say yes certain committee say we are going into it to find because abufuo shenipa mu abufuo e shenipa mu because say who say die hard party people na phone call class na phone tua na so no otua fa wo so dey na ya say as a party member a full soldier sanye man kitin weni na kan wo bi o wa hene power ye Lucy ye se me kasa nya me ya na me boa eye me ya if we say so wo hwe eniema MPP digu akwamu because me French master say zero ni asaba zero biem ni asan start biem and MPP for how long are we continue to mark time we need to march on developmental projects me na me come asem elubreke to a drone HIS card in my ubeche mass barrier and them said NHIS card mass barriers again
no
if even Ocean number the corner say do akwana I reduce nyase ye research sha e die na man reduce here because the health insurance card do at your professionals and Lucy why ne na kramoni ba to say me na me nam akonfo dem na me pom chew akonfo pa dem
wow
what you say It's so sad. It's so sad.
People are also saying, ahomaso government appointees ni bi so be respond kwa ni nyina ka ho bi ojitum sa
Mejitum ba. Na the ref say a collective adwuma na ye wo form no na ama na benya sa dibia no. So what you say? Na sabi wotena won sa chia nipa na e de na abahwere. Ubie wano ni nipa ne kasa e de na abahwere. Enti your body language no
complacency no
na edoso. Na edoso. Na enyema bia eni kwansa foot soldier ebre wo ho no na nipa no be bresa.
So the party no wa be.
So the party the wa bam. E yesa omu a woni wo mote bro no so ne ye twetwe.
Yes, o mesero.
Because who himself a party na wa bam. Ne ye twetwe o. Ana Ghanaians ye na ne but me party no Ghana ni na no jiri say NDC ni ba be campaign say MPP ni emetre bia yem prioritize ni former MPP ni no fi say wo Brian na the party no eba power. Adentina was a basa. Adentina was a basa.
Hadia ujiri say ni pe suban ana na ye teacher no ebetime nya bi. Mampani so mo be appointment. You don't expect Mampani to come and tell Nipan say command BBC. Only Nipan na wo area ho. Ti say obi ye DC na oni na wo ye communicator ana say wo ye party researcher. Abani ba power ye ben DC but onya position in ko fan di free ana say etrimoden ana say minidi jaminu ana say dey.
Meti Bianca say akufo-addo cannot be everywhere at the same time.
Sure.
When you say you can take that initiative, because looking at any class or no certain say it take you through all those things.
Sure.
But say mama ya will say na motia dia. Then before appointment is minimum say inshallah 2028 we are coming back.
Okay.
We are coming like a kai. Yes. And the bullet points. So you need not to do this. The 10 commandments of MPP. We need to have all those things printed. Yo, the chairman, the national chairman, no J. What's na hono my way and guide you. Fi say, baby a obi fire na otehwe ye no. Wo so ne yamprema wo ko fa ma ankote nhwe biem. Enti se de ma no na se tie fom na se hu se sa no ye de a yen change no fi say MPP nipa ba ko bia o wa hini mika say kura meti mika say o be masters 3 obi so wo 4 enti there are a lot of human resources are there. Enti no so yen you never from yes. Sabaya ye betimi aboa ama etinti.
Uji say bebre na yen you mu no munya because 8 years obi be DC.
Yeah. Onu say o wa hene at least waba obi susu aba eko na ebi susu akoka ebi ni sam awa bia.
I was for ene Hajia ne din komo Humu Dilley Saeed. Ye din komo afa party ni nkanko. Kwan best na party. The fortunes ni kwan ya party ni o go akwam. E ma dos nkrom ha Agyapong. Policy ba kwa MPP di ba power mania so mfa so pa free senior school because no kom harum. But ni nyina make impact. Nipa no and to about 2 million. Almost amount to. Ebi musa ho chentia esa.
But why I want training there. Omu na wa konti maka say bia me nko akra na mo kro mu ha.
Okay.
Ene ma na omunya no first no entesa bibia asesa. And for once, politicians we should be bold enough
To speak and cannot cry and tell man for.
we should be bold enough.
Okay.
We should pull the bull by the horn and let the people know say but as your man nipa will say bibia ye okay. Bibia ye okay. And say nipa no me ye bibini a me so me te sa nti no. Say aban say bibia ye wo bet sweatia wo. O kan say ampa free SHS. De bia honorable Kennedy oka. Wo say ade ba ko a em differentiate the poor and the rich is education. O why ne make bibia tro me na papa ye master e wo Prempeh College. Prempeh campus near home, yes.
Oh, no headmaster.
No, my father was a sergeant major.
Okay.
Sergeant major, yeah.
Okay.
On the train home, the cadets and everything.
Wow.
Oh yes. I want you me. No, why in those days, Prempeh College. So Prempeh for no a B school na omo bas school. Akulani si for man who shamu kra na nyasam ketua. Now to Miss Butcher for man say ya.
Select you makugo.
I say, and yes, I'm getting now. Omo beto watch. I'm stepmother so on watching. Almost say I was. Remember, almost friend I was.
Wow.
Somebody I was. No more almost 10 fish. Almost tell it. Don't go there. But and then me ba echo Prempeh College. Now me call matriculation. And then who are collab? No, that was the registration. Me registration or administration.
Okay.
Now who are collab? Me shano sabini mufan chemetie for me shane shirt shanene ne tibio jina wa. Why na I was saying I was touched because o shot me bisa ni baby of free ba. Na wanya Prempeh me bisa say wanya asa was wanya 9. Madam Corin Sani, not to damn me, I say, no, Yanya man for but because of free SHS, you know, a team identifies circular way, I'm a number Prempeh College. Should this able be so or buy it or no credit or my Poku Prempeh house, Mapo house. Always the first time to everything.
Okay.
Bibian Babinya, the quality thing, and I say, Adekodia open.
Okay.
Even Casampa, Wakasampo, no, could not platform, so Wakasamba, Winyan Sanya open. Till say, but I will follow it to a minute. See, free SHS, and you won't quite. Uncle Jinao. But I was yet to say, and them say you're free SHS, you know, and Nipano and also, and also Sembica fracture, Obano starting ya from Obedru even J1, J2, J3, no 1 year preparations be out towards Obano school. So what is we need to be proactive as parents. In certain, since he said the president of the day. Outrageous. And you can just imagine coming to the facilities of the school. Everything be piano, a double, a shooting. And to you as a parent, the school fees full, no crana, still no half, no, a bind side is sika, asha, bottom, I was with the bobra, a better me so abua obano, then, and on and to mama, a ya mamma, Sabia nipanin to mano. So or see back me no not so or that time iron or the two or what channel some ya say or that's why no ya I shall rob my to trank him and no say ya no munya educate a munya quite from no or you go chrome no a quacoton no the sikana besha bear man in sasa 1J 1 fa akolano and co school and then them say MPP the free SHS by it na afret here a bini crew and nipa yan chenya refia de Afret here, and never Nikro. Me kumasi near woman. Because Kumasi me shed that Koran. Some who Afret here now. Nasa MPP are buying to me, you're waiting and as a semica fracture. Bibika crowd with the best soul, Banaswas and the Abuan. But say, Abaya Abbey, or Betwaso, and to Sadia or Wahine, a bay who am I? Because Sir Akulane and Yakoyan go school. Nasa or Cordina who could bobo. Now what done? Now Clara done the same fracture. I'm robber or baby chase you. Yen person I'm ramming your matter. They be a vampire will be aba. Na mammy phone so a man to about my MPP no. Megina Aquanya so. If said statistics actually say a man move from 51% to 52%. Okay. Now I didn't know my young twaba ama MPP. If said no statistics I will carry. J.A. Kufuor His Excellency. Former was a bear man. When him say, just say MPP, their policies no, I am a good a bois obia. I didn't know, but say MPP, you lose say, Lucia, or why you may do woman, because it's just too much.
Well, be a bois party, and you move, and you will be in Chai. Dinner party in there.
Sad chopper now. Minya Bema could have a patch on why are dear, but I was so. MC form.
A chop and coffee.
And coffee. We should start it. It goes with budgets.
Okay.
So what's open a year? What the drawano at 2 Musa winning them. I was all the num, a shed one, not 2 drawana to Sionim, who be and num.
Wonderful.
Muncha budget, move first can't to all. Ampa, and said and say, Cotajago form. Shanny ye move and chaye. Ko this electoral area, ko pacho. Nama ko pacho wa. Enipa ne to say be assemble ye fa kumandwam. Ye de ketrema ene eka. Yenyi nipa nyanko electoral area by electoral area. Constituency ye electoral area sta na ye constituency abom. Sa ɛsoro no awo but mfimfia guarantee yenye guarantee no
yɛmfa no nkonko na briefly mema ahwefo a hwɛ yɛn be kasa kakra but party a mo abɛy odi anidaso bi wo mu
meka biem so say ɔman ebekɔso na atumpɔm a journalist yɛntimi enya mo film
okay
yeah that movie
no
churches the churches, the Muslims, I mean the stakeholders sorry be agoka timonka na wa wo share wo nua bi a okogina simpie so because the platform is there to inform educate and entertain na wo hwɛ se ne nipa hwe enkwase ya na wo wasɛm baako a free one no ebaya wo hwɛ blood no what would the blood be doing towards you and to mummy and sheni and yes bia udom amanyoko way na manyoko way aba to me muntino what the man be shawon sa ade ba kwa me pa amanyoko mienu a wagana nsem say se nipa ne wo o party mu na se wodi bone a ma amansa ni na hu say bone na wodi no he is not above the law ebasa na emanyipa enya ahotoso ewo amanyo na amanyoko ni mienu nyamu mo hu say we de mintimi koye akakabensem bia na ebeba na emma biem oba tan so pe eno nim ye ne mabedie
Aja so ma me ebema ahwefo kakra bam nkomo ayedi mutie dwumadie no mo so mo de madwen kire ato ahagya de eso na this is going forward as a country and the ekoso no nyuma ni bi wona yankasa ambra no aduye ni ebeba na sem so agya wo so eye edi party MPP nya timoden ahomaso kakaben dwe ahantai ene kasafi ni nyina kan bi ena o se odi yawo bebere na so ena so be no dia ewo ono anensam 0240550899 1 minute ne bon sem tofa teni bi anim ofrefo aba ma so me wache
beju so ma hen na
yo ene jina ba bi na mente o kasa ni ye pa
okay
afi kasa meeting
owo hen ensemu a woni agi akri eye pa na pesia komti o mu so mu atie ni so o mu afa ensemu no ewo epom so ti ase
okay
because said the agi kan ni na wo hen ye no kra a kire se ye be start police station election no so balance bi komti 20 tema what ya the same thing of course they do about one they say one more bet here that police station you know obia o mu nyina ye o kwase tem kwala obi ayi ni ti onu ne purpose ayi ni say onu kwala ni begu a ye beto ama no mu begu mu bebre no a wunya power no so want in India a fa anya fi kwa me yakọ opposition ne fa so be na wo
so
okay then some we no say yan hen ye owo ahen e ba ha yan e ta me kwa ka police station ayi no yan twam
mate baako ena ofrefo bia 1 minute de asem bia opese o kan bia no obetimi aka na onua nso etimi enya kwanya e de ne de aka ho bi 024055 koma yedi na no pay ye je nso etimi wi mu di ofrefo me mo wache
yeja
bajo odi ne bebe aka se fia no pay
e feme wonder because every number jongo then ye jen ya pa ni na you only get minjini jinde de jini enya to yin de mo bi o ta kono ni ne tin ba no man support na it will be good to no kwa ni then this is na de ba man support ni ko ni ta ni nya pa to mu e sa bibia no international ko sa ye ma sa e bibia no man be ka tu ba ko nya wi ni a enya fa do ba ko ni enya ejuma
me da say me da 055089 onso betimi adwane here na etie onso de ene Agyapong Dilley Saeed ena edin twede ampon de me nkwa chem me gidi se onso ho ye
o janko mo ado me so ho ye
udi ni bebe aka se fe
Daniel Abeka
yo opani ma mentio
ye di gana no tia me MP no bona ba so ene se Najuma for year wa beka. Second,
Okay.
Now, that gets top of Twaba. Now, when you're TV, when you're fridge, they are 70 million, a 60 million fridge. Now, if you not lesson, now, we know Martin Okra, the threat, or we who the old papa yet. And one I can. And a second, yes, yes, and nothing a bit too.
Okay.
Now, Papa, I give Papa, or the year 3 8 don't take it. One day, on my penita for the future mamma. A bar, I will have to upper children, or we know or the back one. And Uncle, don't change our day between. Let you man or yellow. On check them for years to be answer. But stop you, the woman, Nayan Humano, and I thank you, Mamma. Maintain your day between.
Martin, that me share from Abeka episode of the show, no 7 a.m. Manopa, Bessa Shia, Bessa Mawakonya, now watch a wide review. I mean, find the next caller 024 of Revo and watching.
You are one, then some watching the chow with you for not a point now.
But you're very fun of tonight, free.
Make a sa with Dilley Saeed or studio or what you make part of my MPP. I mean, make a channel so you might get a car every year. And on your uncle, so I know you, sir. And then for be a try ahead. Or you'll get the promise, a young diamond, your friend will get the promise. Then you might be sitting here, our region and a son. On my boy, I'm an MPP agenda, I'll call Nemu. Make an answer, but be a good, your position. Party not a committee, or more areas, my best woman. Or more share now, assembly members are pro MPP assembly members or more grounds, one more consort to woman, not and somewhere a course swap. I'm a party leading to various electoral areas and the constituencies, no. Woman job of use from Kaho. Okay. Now party no everybody. Yes, so and I was say from Anyaso to the Greater Accra region. And if the next caller 0240-550-8 and I'm also man for no so the message about and me family last caller of for chat on now was some enum na me. Hello, of for me watching.
Hello. Yes, so
but you even now Udini say
I don't know question. Actually, I'm just my center.
Joe, opening, I mean to you.
I think the also. Let's also about one who and I was saying, but that's about no all standing. On my age, anything. Who you I know, Madame for say, only a little man will be in the trouble. But with the portrait, then gets now almost can. Go hard, a American diabetes, and that's the target. That's that few. If you echo so about the country of the focus on women, who do so many people. Almost fine. Yes, can I, Yanko, the Palmachus or women, fine. But there's no police station to police station.
Okay.
Long offense of food, and in this year. Hey, no be a cannibal something. Said a baby, a buffon, a coffin.
Mate, Medasi. So Medasi, I better for Nina say, you say, Madrid, I mean, foot to our was my baby and some born some tofana infancy.
You're right, and my son was civil. And say, election is a process, it's not an event.
Wow.
Minya Bema Kudia. Me who say, Omo de Bibia say, Omo de email be aba.
Yeah.
Sabi, or why, me mamma, fear anajo, non colony non do no. One nim bibiafa abe for 10 time hono. Why then quatna a honum. Others are not involved. Assembly members, we are not involved. Yes, also near what from and somewhere what from yet ye. And to Mr. say, General Secretary, Assembly members involve us. Okay. Now, yes or no, you will be via Becca. Ama yena and to Sadia a bad in a bay away. And our face a chowpa. Se uko election na se ulusua. At the end of the nipa no ba we no. Aya osunu ninti enye nipa ninti no.
Okay.
Sa ya woni we na wo nipa mu no. Uko election, hwe ye papa wona boken. Enye oni Dr. Mahmoud campaign.
Yeah.
Ye na ye jemu ye campaign. Na afọ wa hene. Empanyimfo binum say no makọhye nkula achi kutu pinch out da minim MPP no. Enye say na MPP tie. Na panyima kwọcha akula achi na akula di panyima chamo platform so na se bika fracha wa hene se nye party politics a ubetimi hunipo na di na tem some discipline no e was so ye deba back
okay
now why hene se sankofa ye nchi me ba ye mantimi ancham papa Honorable Kennedy oyene Agyapong shake baby a obi a mechia o and na afeso so no mu so man the team amo ha so mechia mu na management and na me papa so retired brigadier Nana Agyapong ya na yire eda form nyame ya adoma Mrs Joyce brigadier ye can say wailing women mana mao na maame ne boaboa man all the 16 regions and mo bom pa ye ma Honorable Ken nyame ya adoma next month mra ne njam ye maame krakra na maame de obom ne wo modin yi na afi ofankofo so mechia obi biara me team hu mechia mu ni na
yeah that's it was say Mary your president PhD movement Ken 2028 Felix Opong Nanama Ashanti also good morning to Kencity Media MPP is strongly waiting for you to take the mantle of women leadership. The Fitrobo constituency is concealing the primary reason for the loss, which was that of akufo-addo's imposition of Dr. Bawumia on the party. And on the account of Nipa Bebre Antwa Abba, Evans Boateng say, I love her boldness. Nana Kofi Amponsa, the bonko for the Aposa de Mampesia, Omano Mutrimo, Almasono, under the list Naba. Was it Hajia has Neil Daniel Jumo? Also, you are looking sharp this morning, bro. May that say, Papa, and if USA, also great discussions and Anope, Made Amai. Yanfan Commonina in Sianope. I mean, not the entire production boss, Bente, Elder, Kwesinis, George Sarkozy focus, Elekem, and Afe Kofi Ima, the fantastic guy. On the artwork design, Bibia, say flyer trend here, a branding design or bomb home de papa, and Afe Sabato, non Konu Krum da, Brunia no Konu Krum, so I won't crying, Konu Krum da. Well, I just read say, Obai, and you now the general manager, executive producer papa. In fact, Obane manager jina ha minim lawyer is what done director. Fact, send your director wa hanya sem keto. Say who say show na issue a fufa wentu ha eh da biye mo na baso. Na me ni kroni enya manager na ototonio ma papa. Leadership a o possess e wo fia. Me di de owo ahene entwibu esi akwa china nyame adoma ene abrante ba ko Western region ye fe Nana Bantama ene no won komodie e wo fia nyame adoma e china e be hia